We're back here on a Thursday. And I was just speaking with my dear, wonderful, beautiful friend Hillary Thompson. And got me, we just kind of briefly talked about instruments. And got me thinking, I haven't done a tickle trunk video in a while. So we're going to pack a dip and see what's in the boxes. And today we're dipping on something pretty special to me. Now I dip pouches. I like snus a lot. And I dip pouches when I have to because of economic reasons. Like if I only have $15 as opposed to $25. Not that I've bought a fucking can of dip on my own in fucking a year or something like that, half a year at least. I'll buy pouches because, you're guaranteed to get 15 pinches out of it, even though they're just little Canadian pinches. That's what I call little baby pinches. But, and they're cheaper. You don't get as much tobacco, but they're more economic. Like if I got a can of long cut, I'm going to get 6 to 8 dips out of it, Second, practicing moderation. But anyhow, Hillary sent me a roll of these, a couple of snuff unboxings I did ago. This wasn't in the last pack she sent me. I think it was in the package before. But I told her I really like Skull Spearmint, and I do. I love Skull Spearmint, and I think they're the only company that makes a spearmint dip. But they make it really well. And so anyhow, she found it in pouches, but she couldn't find it in long cut. But anyway, she sent me a whole roll of the pouches, and these are fucking delicious, man. If I could get this in long cut and have it available to me at a price I could afford, it would definitely be my everyday dip. Skull Spearmint is one of my all-time favorites. But anyhow, I got these pouches. So you get 15 pouches. Now, I'm going to live on the wild side here because I was talking to Hillary, and apparently I'm going to be doing another snuff unboxing in the near future. And one of the things, I don't know what she's sending me. I have a general idea of a couple things she's sending me, just because she asked me about a couple of things. But I think she's sending me more Skull Citrus. I really like Skull Citrus, man. I really liked it. I'm gonna be shamed among the dip community for saying that, but I really did. Anyhow, I'm gonna take 2 of these spearmint pouches because that's my moderate size slip. And fuck, they are good. If you like spearmint. This is like that white Wrigley's gum. That's what it tastes like. Fucking awesome. Anyhow, the tickle trunks that I got. Okay, this is what I call my working set of harmonicas. This is what, if I go out on the road or whatever, this is what I take. And what's in here, I have I got my extended range tenor marine band with the low C as compared to see what I mean? I have my 64 chromatic, which is, I have a bunch of chromatics, but this is the one I like to use most because it has I like the low sound, so. I'm not a very good chromatic player, but I love playing it. But yeah, this is kind of the gold standard for, it's nothing fancy, but it's definitely a stage-worthy instrument. Yeah, I love it. I have an album of harmonica music coming out, and I have a the longest track on the album. It's 5 minutes long, and it's a blues song I wrote on the chromatic harmonica. So we'll see if people fucking love it or hate it. I don't know. I don't care. I have a low key of F. Now the F is one of the higher register harmonicas. And this is now I blew a couple notes in this, but this is my favorite playing solo harmonica. Yeah, I gotta fix that. But this is a fucking great harmonica. I'm lucky to find that. Got spared. There's a couple spares. I got a low. This is another low harmonica. I like buying the low key, the low octave harmonicas if I can. Low E, as compared. Okay, this is what a normal E sounds like. And this is a low E. Now, a lot of the videos I make of me just playing harmonica, I'm playing this thing just because it's great for solo playing. But anyhow, other than that, what's in this case is just I'm missing one. No, I'm not. It's just, okay, if I took away all the extras, it's just a harmonica in every key, right? A flat to G, and so you can play in every key. When I was in the Silverhearts, most players can get by if they're having like a heavy night of key changing. They can get by on 6 harmonicas. With the Silverhearts, I used every single one of these harmonicas at least twice during all of our shows, because we played three set shows and lots of different crazy stuff. I also keep this new Echo. Well, it's an old Echo Heart, but I keep it in my working case now because it's excellent. That vibrato, man, it's fucking bomb. As you can see, I've had this case for over 20 years. It's all broken. One of the latches broke off it. I got all kinds of stickers. All these old stickers, they used to be from festivals and shit. Like this one's from Ottawa Blues Fest from 2006. I had another one. Oh yeah, I used to stack the Blues Fest ones on top of each other. So underneath there's a couple more. I've got the remains of a Nash the Slash sticker, vintage Nash the Slash. Fat Possum Records sticker from when I went down to Fat Possum Records and took them a bottle of whiskey with my band. Yeah. Tricky Woo. Used to tour with them. Fucking great band. Yeah, that's my working case of harmonicas. Then I have my secondary working case that I also would bring with me if I'm playing on stage. It has all my crazy stuff, like my contrabass harmonica. Now, this is a big fucking harmonica. This is good for keeping rhythm, like. I'm not very good at it, but I've had it for years. I love it. Got the original box. Fantastic. Got this for $100. Now these next 2 harmonicas, I don't know if I'll ever learn how to play them properly, but I'm sure glad I have them. I got a lot of hate in the harmonica group I'm in for this one, for a video I made with this one. But this one, I pulled out a couple times. The Kroner, look at the size of that mother. Like, okay, normal harmonica, that's what we're looking at. This is like a good stage thing. I used to use this in the Silverhearts when we did the Tom Waits album. It fit in well. with that stuff. But it's basically a chromatic harmonica, that one in my case with the slide I showed you. It's just one of those all stretched out. And all the notes blowing and drawing are the same. See what I mean? Like if I was ever scoring music for theater or whatever, I would definitely be using this for something like that. This one is one of the most special instruments I own. This is a Hohner Polyphonia number 5 that was once owned by Jerry Murad, given to me by a fellow named Richard Weintrager. He's a harmonica teacher, and he was a Silver Hearts fan, and he came to one of our Ottawa shows and gave this to me, along with 3 hours of interviews with Joe Falisco on CD, which was really sweet of him. But this thing is crazy. It's like whole tone, I guess. I don't know. This is what it sounds like. You know, like good for horror movie stuff. You know, it's an interesting instrument, and I'm glad I have it. Even though it doesn't have much practical application, it's a hell of a piece to have in my collection. Owned by Jerry Murad himself, who's one of my all-time heroes of music. And also in this case, I keep a lot of my my tremolo harps. I'm a big fan of the tremolo harmonica. I just love it. I think it's vastly underused. These two are really good tremolo harmonicas. These are probably the best ones I own. And these ones were built to be put on a rack of 6. And you spin the rack for what key you want to play in. This one's the key of C. That vibrato, man. It's amazing. This one's in the key of E, of all strange keys. This was given to me by Matthias Kalm of The Burning Hell. And this one was given to me by my ex-wife, Mithra. I also have, now this is an amazing find to me for tremolo harmonicas because it's in the key of A minor. Now that's a very hard thing to find, and it's also a cheap ass harmonica. It's a Golden Cup. They're one of like the cheap truck store models, right? See, great for gypsy kind of music, that sort of thing. I also have this is one of my favorite tremolo harmonicas, the Borelli. I don't know why I like it. I just like the color of it, I think, and it just seems to be tuned a little differently. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of that's the low note. And on this one, the low note is, where are we at? See what I mean? Now, this is a really cool harmonica. If this was in good shape, this would be amazing. A couple reeds are blown on one of the sides, but it's in the key of F and in B. And so you can play, those notes correlate when you play harmonica. So... yeah, this is the side that's fucked. The B side. Or the F side, I think. I don't know. Whatever side it is. Yeah, the B side's fucked. the design on that, like, that's a beautiful harmonica. It's a truly beautiful harmonica. I have also in here, given to me by the drummer from the Silverhearts years ago, because we had a song called the Railroad Work Song, where I play a chugging harmonica beat, but I'd always start the song off with this, which is an actual real conductor's whistle. I don't know if you can see, but it's got the stamp on it. And it's great. That's all it does, but it's fucking cool. Alright, that about does it for that one. This is going to be a long video. Alright. Okay, so that's my working, what I call my working set. The set that I would carry on the road with me. And did carry on the road with me for years. Then I have this big old monstrosity that I just got and filled up with all kinds of wacky shit. I got the most durable tambourine ever because it's made of metal. I love this thing. I got the death rattle given to me by Dan Jacobs, the son Rah Rah Rah. When I used to play tambourine for his band, he gave me this, but it wasn't loud enough to play on stage. But it's fucking cool though. I got my jaw harp given to me by Ross Gertain just recently. I love this thing, man. Yeah. Always a gas. I have the key monica given to me by Hillary Thompson. Very cool instrument. Got to use very moderate breathing with it though. I got some clacker spoons sent to me by Bone Daddy, which is great because I love playing spoons now. It's funny because I've been trying to teach myself how to properly play the spoons, and even though this one has made my spoon playing much more better, I haven't really learned much because it's all built in, and spoon playing is all about finger technique. I've almost lost it. I won't waste time on that. Anyway, the Bone Daddy spoons rule. That's all I use now. Making life easier. Better life through medicine, eh? I have this beautiful slide sent to me by Hillary Thompson. It's a shoehorn. Works amazing as a guitar slide. Other various slides, a cool medicine bottle, a bottleneck I built myself, kazoos, had a bunch of them. Oh, speaking of tremolo harmonicas, I have this cool golden cup double side given to me by Charlie Petch, saw player from the Silverhearts, and it's in the keys of G and C. It's good for kicks, man. It's a great little instrument for kicks. This is another chromatic harmonica given to me by a friend of mine who died from a heroin overdose. Yeah, it's good. It's got a couple wonky notes, but it's more sentimental value than anything to me. I got this cool chromatic. This is like a diatonic harmonica in a chromatic body. So. throwing little twists like. You know, the cock. Blowing on my cock there. This is a beautiful slide, Stevens bar. I bought this when I bought a National lap steel many decades ago. And I traded the lap steel, but I kept Stevens bar. Couple of Bone Daddy microphones. Couple of these, I got a couple of these in here, these little lady mini harps. More kazoos. Got my little fucking gnome whistle. Not very good at it. I used to have one of these in every key, but I lost them all in a move somewhere. I have a one note harmonica in the shape of a little shell, given by my friend Ross Adderley. This came from the Caribbean somewhere, I think Jamaica. Guitar winders. My little battery amp that's on the fritz. What else? Well, really, I guess that's about all. I got some other little spare harmonicas and stuff. Did I show this? The bird cat whistle? This is what started the whole idea of doing this video. Hillary and I were talking about this. Basically, if it makes noise, I'm into it. I am into it. I have these little bike horns too. These ones got a lot of hate in the harmonica group for this little trick I do. I don't know why people didn't get down with this, but just a little busking trick. Take the horns. It looks cool. It doesn't really do much, but some people think it looks cool. My friend Kawashai says, I got a lot of hate for that video. I did a little video like that, put up in the harmonica group, and it was not liked. And my friend Kawashai said they are jealous of you and you being wild and free. So I would like to think that's the truth, rather than them just thinking I'm a sucky musician. This is another cool little whistle. You put water in it, and it's supposed to bubble and work. I've never been able to get it to work, but I keep it anyway because my kids gave it to me. But yeah, that's my tickle trunks right now. I got a couple more, but this video is already 25 minutes long. So anyhow, I hope you're all having a great day. If you saw my weird fucking untuned guitar video and dug that, I appreciate you digging that. And yeah, I'm just kind of in a discordant musical mood these days. So, and I'm really into this dubstep shit I've been working on. So, and I think I'm going to throw a good long trance music video up today. So anyhow, 25 minutes of your life. Hopefully you can move on and do something more productive now. But until I see you again, be well, stay free, and have an awesome day.